In this video, we'll try to understand a bit about Google's global network. So Google has kind of wired the entire globe with their own fiber connectivity, and you can see, the undersea cables over here and the fiber marking the entire, you know, the infrastructure as such. Now, here you will come across two terms: point of presence and CDN. Let's try to understand and differentiate also between the two. What is point of presence and what is CDN? Now, CDN is very simple to understand. It is your content distribution network. Right? It is used for caching of data so that it can be served faster to the consumer. Right? So it's majorly for streaming data. That's the most prominent use case of it. And we'll talk about a bit about POP also. All right, so let's say that I'm trying to access this web server and this is hosted somewhere on some data center. Generally, I'm going to get connected to my ISP, and generally the ISP is further connected to multiple ISPs, and the traffic travels over with multiple hops to, reach to the destination. So let's say these are my hops in between, and so this is, you know, generally not in our control of how many hops it will go till it reaches the server. Now, with POP, what happens is these latencies keep reducing. Now, let's say that this ISP is running a POP, which is a point of presence, and this data center provider is plugged in inside this POP directly, okay, with its fiber. Now, in this case, the request can travel from this path, reducing the amount of latency. So the idea is all these POP locations uh, tend to thicken the communication and reduce the latency, providing multiple paths for data to transfer from end to end. Right? So there are quite a few POPs which Google has from which we can choose to get connected as well. And we'll talk more about these connectivities later in future videos. Thank you.